the HE double hockey sticks was going on there, weren't you? Well, here I am. It's me too. Hey guys. This one's going to be a little different today. It's a little more interactive. We got a new scene. I'm going to pretend like I'm Mr. Rogers and this is my house. I'm coming home from a long day in the COVID world. And it's real weird out there, kids. Whew. That's why I wore my "Don't Yell at Me" shirt. I will ask the artist permission and then put his info in the comments or the descriptors or whatever the kids call it underneath the YouTubes. But hey, welcome to my conspiracy hovel, kids. It's your old pal Teal. So, yeah, I'm going to give you a little extensive tour of my conspiracy hovel here. After I do the poetry portion, I'm going to give a little background info, as I always like to do. These weird things that I thrust upon you. So my brilliant friend Kiernan came up with this amazing idea at Halloween time. I am currently here at the Lyric Cinema Cafe. Please do patronize them once they open again. Big fans, big fans. But my amazing friend Kiernan came up with this idea that was like an interactive Halloween spook show, weirdy, creepy, immersive experience. And his backstory was brilliant. It was basically supposed to be a modern day interwebs conspiracy theorist who had gone missing for 6 months and was presumed dead. But really what was happening, this is fictional, sorry, I have to separate the difference in this weird world we're living in. You never know what crazy ass story is real or not. But so this conspiracy theorist was presumed dead, but actually living in a conspiracy hovel-like bunker underneath the stairs of the Lyric, and having a cult, running a cult, 2020 stuff, and summoning smoke demons from the great beyond that needed human sacrifices and human hosts. As you do in 2020 when things get real weird and freaky. How are my hair down? This feels uncomfortable. I feel uptight. I need to be free. So, I was tasked with set decor and creating the visual world of this freaky, obsessed conspiracy guy. Back when we thought we knew what weird conspiracies were. Weren't those the days, like 8 months ago. My best friend was just saying the other day, like, don't you miss when conspiracy theories were just like aliens, and like maybe George Bush is an alien, and like Bigfoot, and now it's like this dark, oppressive underbelly. So yeah, I made this here conspiracy hidey hole where I spent about 40 hours making all of this madness. I'll take you on a little tour. It's fun. But yeah, so I got to create the imagined world of this demon summoning, cult running, internet festering weirdo. And it was a delight. It really helped me through some of the emotional hardships of early pandemic. So speaking of early pandemic, I wrote today's poem while waiting for my boyfriend Jake at the Home Depot. And this was early pandemic. It was still summertime, so I was kind of dreading the winter, the cold crust keeping us even more weird and smelly in our houses hadn't come yet. But everyone was improving their homes, and my boyfriend needed some things. And there was an army of human beings at the Home Depot. It was so scary and just angry and needy and all of the bad, uncomfortable things. Yeah, people were just mobbing. I saw so much angry, disgruntled behavior and arguing over parking spots, and was waiting for him forever because there was like a line of 100 people, which is often the case. Any kind of human thing you want to do or get lately, you gotta wait in line for it, as we did for our turkey this year. But yeah, it was a little crazy. It was still new. I really hadn't left the house, and it was still new to me to see these, like, ants going to the piece of crumb that is, like, sails on hammers and saws or whatever was going on there. But yeah, I just saw some really creepy human stuff going down, making me feel very sad. And listening to a little NPR, that combo, started sobbing in the parking lot, feeling like really irrational things, like this, you know, disgruntled, upset dude is gonna come for me for no reason, sitting in my car, or whatever the case may be. I was just pretty much afraid of everyone. So, not unlike now, but, so I wrote about it. So here we go. I love that I'm in a new location. It's like a movie set. So, today's poem is called Great Nomenclature. Fucking chum in the water, pandemic pimple pop. All these fucks don't know when to stop. Dropping into every open tiny patch of green corner. I'm a foreigner anywhere on earth, 'cause I give an actual fuck about what she's worth. These Neanderthals is just the worst. Acting so hurt like mommy didn't let him out the fruit cellar for a year. No fears, river cruising, homie chillin'. The self-dumb is the villain. On full blast. I can hear their words without them speaking. I don't need no mask. Don't dare fucking ask me to protect anyone. I will have my fun at any cost. While it lasts. Lost lives, but youth just jives, asses out at the park. From a stark landscape to a motherfucking human quake. Land sakes alive. Just why do you think you're so important? Contorted thoughts. As faceless people gaze at me, rudimentary manners died. Hold up a sign, put up a banner that says, don't come nowheres near me. Steer me away from this mob, straight up slob at the Home Depot with his actual fucking hand down his pants, adjusting his dick blatantly in the parking lot. I cannot with these pent-up, newly freed moron clones. They'll pick your bones for your coupons. The scoop on we're all in this together is a lie. If we're all on some team, then tell me why half these fucks care less about me now than they did before the madness took hold. They fold so easily for a small discount on their cheaply made trash. They'll stash money and toilet paper and provisions enough for 20 before they'll share it with the many, many, many suffering souls. They'll bowl me over for a parking spot at the grand opening of the newly repossessed, broken dreams and hopes of the last poor dope who slapped their ego upon the marquee. Let's go on a naked nothing spree where we buy none of their shit and split their old tired ways into a million splinters. The dread of winter's next emergence with all these reckless burdens upon earth. She's sick of you suckling her tits dry. She's sick of you denying abuse upon her. Sick of just words. Sick of sacred humanity split into thirds. Those who care, those who do not, those who we forgot already. Heady insight and celebrities with big documentaries do not seem to stop the slow bleed out of her beautiful vitality. Are you hearing me? Are you clearing me a path? I will fucking ride 2 white horses, bare-breasted in a soul riot on her behalf, and make a wizard staff so mighty you dare not come anywhere near 6 feet close. Don't spit upon the greatest creation of the cosmos. You get one mother, bozos. Treat her right or live to regret it. Karma can grow teeth if you let it. Bitch, you want to bet on it? Yeah. So that happened. Like I said, a little different. A little change of pace, guys. How was that? I'm going to take you on a tour now of my freaky land that I created here. So I really like this part, the door. It's a lot about like culty stuff. It's like, come visit us. Ah, creepy. Creepy eyeballs, creepy stuff, creepy faces. Yeah, really like the door part. So there's that fun stuff. There's this. I don't know if you can capture in the mirror the like coolness of this. It's an infinity mirror behind me going on and on forever. And these doors give off a lot of vibes. There's my wizard staff. Remember that part? That just happened. Oh, yeah, and this is amazing. Angles. Am I getting it? Ooh. I'm taking you on a ride here, guys. There it is. Confined space. Enter by appointment only. And hopefully you can see I worked tirelessly to cover the entire stairs all the way down to the bottom. And so the really fun part is I did like the string, the huge conspiracy strings. And obviously this is all farce and crazy exaggeration of what's going on up in here in our planet. So I don't actually believe these things. Let me clarify that. But some of these funny ones are like, Soviet super athletes being given premium HEH, human energy harvested. Soviet approved super weed strains tested on sheep and police since 1932. Churches working with pharma companies to target anxiety sufferers for human harvest. Coral reef death, no accident. Their energy was also harvested for profit. All HEH plants under investigation, burned by arsonists for hire. Sacrifices needed for balance. High-profile human energy harvesting sites broadcast by code via satellite under guise of space study. Genetic testing on sheep since 1913. Human energy harvest groups work with farmers to combine human and animal cells, making super athletes. All sports games rigged by human energy harvesting corporations. All politicians given daily doses of HEH super weed. I kind of believe that one. Yeah. It just gets freakier and freakier, y'all. Oh, that's a good one. North and South American human energy harvesting plants merge in 2012. Fort Collins consistently ranks in the top places to live while ranking in the highest profits in human energy harvesting. Kind of believe that one too. So yeah, I came up with this whole human energy harvesting kind of kick to indicate that they were harvesting humans for these sacrifices. Most smog used as intentional weakening agent, allowing easier harvest access. VR tech exclusively used to harvest human energy since 2012. I kind of believe that one too. Kanye West is an artificial human It's funny, I can't fuck it up. Kanye West is an artificial human composite made entirely from harvested human energy. I kind of believe that one too, I'm sorry, I gotta say. But yeah, you dig it. You can dig it. I love the strings. All war and conflict covers up the veil of human energy harvest. So, it's pretty cool, guys. It goes on. There's some boobs up there. Yeah, I got really creative with it. That's a scary one. Ooh, telling the future. Trump getting rich off Viagra profits. All ED patients harvested. U.S. Army along with all social media giants reliant on human energy harvests. All rehab participants harvested in Russian-funded project. Construction workers at the highest level of human energy harvest. Feeding off natural disasters for human energy harvest. Oh, someone added that. It is all coming. Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm just now reading that. I am just now seeing that for the first time. It is all coming. That's weird. That's scary. Because whoever wrote that was like, this bitch is onto something. So yeah, I'm glad to be back here in my super bizarre little corner. Took me a long time and thousands of images, obviously. It goes all the way down here. I appreciate you joining me for a little tour. Sorry if it was a little jerky. I'm new to this whole thing. Oh, and you can even see how I got through to the other side. This is a fun one. It's like a teleporter where we go in this. And we come out on the other side. We make new friends and keep the old. And that kind of thing. Yeah, I did a lot of freaky stuff back here. Some of it's still up. There's like mirrors and freakiness and more freakiness and more freakiness. It's fun, y'all. It's fun to be freaky. So I hope you enjoyed it. It sure was a lot of fun for me. Ooh, this is a good one. I like this little area. But yeah, just thanks for letting me do a little. Literally every time I went in there and came out, I thought like I was gonna get stuck forever because my anxiety is so stupid and controlling. But yeah, thanks for joining me on a weird, trippy endeavor and letting me vent some of my pandemic angst. You know, I know it's like a little ironic that I wore the shirt that says, "Don't yell at me," and I had some yelling and venting to do, but you know that I'm not yelling at you. Like, whoever my people are who are vibing with me, who are feeling me, like, you get it. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just letting a little steam off the top, because you got to these days. So, yeah. Write it out yourself. Write it in a crazy fictional story, like this underground madness thing. It's sometimes you got to put it somewhere, and you can just channel it into something completely out there, and it feels kind of good to just take the extremeness that's happening right now, and I mean, you gotta laugh about it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time ever. Searching for the One-Eyed Jesus. Check it out. Badass. Searching for the One-Eyed Jesus. This woman playing a saw, which saw players are always just so gripping. I love them. She says, well, it was either cry about it or laugh about it. And that's so relevant right now. I also wore my They Live button. Speaking of stuff that you must see immediately, They Live might be the most relevant movie ever made in terms of what we're currently experiencing. I do kind of believe in the alien thing, I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, look around you, right? Come on. But thanks for joining me on a particularly strange one. Won't you be my strange neighbor? Love y'all.